Our story starts with Gaga Poko chilling in the space station. He's just hanging out, having a good time. Suddenly, the peaceful atmosphere is shattered by the piercing sound of alarms. Red lights start flashing everywhere, making the whole place look like a disco for an emergency meeting. All the space buddies hurry to the main screen to see what's going on. There they spot Leo, their leader, waving his paws frantically. Gaga Poko, help, Emily is stuck on Mount Everest. With that urgent message, Leo disappears from the screen just as quickly as he had appeared. Without wasting a single second, Gaga Poko springs into action. He puts on his helmet, tightens his gloves, and grabs his trusty backpack. He looks like a tiny astronaut ready to take on a space mission, except instead of blasting off into space, he's going on an adventure right here on Earth as he prepares for his mission. He can't help but strike a pose, showing off his signature phrase, helmet on, gloves on. Let's go save Emily. With that, he jumps into the rocket and shoots straight into the sky. Meanwhile, as the rocket flies over the snowy Himalaya mountains, Gaga Poko peeks out of the window, marveling at the winter wonderland below. Look, snowy mountains, he exclaims. Mount Everest is so big. Hold on, Emily, I am coming. The rocket finally touches down at the base camp where Leo is waiting with a big wave. She is high up, very high, Leo says, pointing towards the mountain peak. After tying the rope, Gaga Poko begins his ascent, determined to rescue Emily. The wind picks up, whipping round him as he bravely moves forward. Despite the harsh conditions, Gaga Poko remains determined. Step by step, safety first, Gaga Poko can do it. He confidently says, assuring himself that he will be okay. His determination to save Emily keeps him going despite the challenges. As he climbs higher, the storm intensifies, causing snowflakes to swirl around him. But he doesn't let that stop him. Gaga Poko continues his journey upward. Then suddenly, through the howling wind, he hears a faint cry for help. Help, I am here, someone shouts. Hearing this, Gaga Poko becomes even more determined to reach the summit. He quickens his pace, hoping to find the source of the voice. Just when he thinks he might not make it, he sees Emily trapped in a block of ice. Without wasting any time, Gaga Poko rushes to her side. He reaches out a hand and together they pull her free from the ice. Overjoyed to be free, Emily and Gaga Poko carefully start their journey back down the mountain. They go step by step, making sure to take care of each other. Upon reaching the base camp, Leo runs towards them, waving his paws excitedly. You are heroes, Leo shouts, congratulating them on their successful rescue mission. Gaga, Poko, and Emily smile at each other, basking in the glow of their achievement. They worked together to overcome the challenge and bring Emily back to safety. From his special backpack, Gaga Poko takes out a red ribbon and ties it around Emily's waist, a symbol of their friendship and bravery. The three friends return to the space station, reflecting on their incredible adventure. Sitting by the campfire, they share stories and laugh about their experiences. Emily thanks Gaga Poko for his help and assures him that she would have been stuck forever if it wasn't for his rescue. Gaga Poko, still wearing his signature helmet, smiles warmly at Emily. "It was nothing," he says modestly, downplaying his heroic actions. He then turns to Leo and asks, "What should we learn from this adventure?" Leo, being the wise leader he is, replies, "Help, climb, safe." Gaga Poko repeats these words, emphasizing their importance. Help, climb, safe. We can do it. As the evening progresses, Gaga Poko looks up at the night sky, filled with wonder. "Wow, there are so many beautiful stars," he remarks, lost in the vastness of the universe. The campfire crackles merrily, casting dancing shadows on the faces of the three friends. After a hearty dinner of fish and space burgers, it's time for bed. Emily yawns, ready to retire for the night, but before going to sleep, she tells Gaga Poko, "You were so brave today. You're the best friend and hero ever." She gives him a warm hug, appreciating his kindness and courage. "You're the best, Gaga Poko," she adds with a big smile. Gaga Poko blushes, touched by Emily's kind words. He fidgets with his helmet, embarrassed by the praise. I just wanted to help," he stammers, unsure of what to say, but deep down he feels a surge of pride knowing that he made a difference. At the end of the day, after saying goodnight to Emily and Leo, Gaga Poko returns to his room in the space station. As he prepares to sleep, he looks at the scratches on his helmet. Despite the itchiness, he feels a sense of satisfaction. "Even if my head is itchy, I'm happy because I helped a friend," he says to himself, realizing that helping others is the most important thing. With that thought in mind, he snuggles into his bed, dreaming of the day when he'll fly among the stars and explore the galaxy. Maybe one day he'll even find a planet where he can scratch his helmet to his heart's content without worrying about anything else. And that brings us to the end of another exciting episode with our favorite yellow chick hero, the one and only Gaga Poko. What an amazing adventure it was, and what a valuable lesson we learned today. Help, climb, safe. Remember, no matter how tough things get, as long as we lend a helping hand, stay focused on the task at hand, we can overcome any challenge that comes our way. Gaga Poko showed us that even when things get really tough and your head is itching beneath your helmet, it's important to keep going and help your friends whenever they need it. That's what true friendship is all about. So let's all strive to be like Gaga Poko, always ready to help others and never giving up in the face of danger. That's all for today, my little astronauts. Don't forget to stay tuned for more out-of-this-world adventures with Gaga Poko and the rest of the gang. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars and always remember, help, climb, safe. Gaga Poko out.